Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and another Flutter tutorial. In this video, we will learn how to create a wallet screen with beautiful and dynamic scrolling. Today we will dive into a powerful concept in Flutter called slivers. We will explore what they are, why we need them, and how to use them to create beautiful and efficient interfaces. If you want to better understand how to work with large lists and complex layouts, this video is definitely for you. To start, I've put a stateless widget. Inside, I've got here a blank scaffold. I have also prepared some widgets in advance, which I will explain and use later. Next, as the body of our scaffold, we need to pass a custom scroll view. This widget accepts a list of slivers and is responsible for managing them. Note that we can only pass special sliver widgets here. If we try to pass a regular widget like text, we will get an error. We will go through the main sliver widgets with examples, starting with SliverAppBar. SliverAppBar is a flexible app bar that can change size, hide, or stay fixed. We are interested in the flexible space parameter. We usually pass a flexible spacebar widget to it. It has several parameters, the main ones being background and title. Let's pass an image in the background and a text in the title. After running the code, we see that we now have an app bar, but it behaves like a regular app bar. The reason for this is that there are no other elements in the custom scroll view. So let's add a sliverfill remaining widget. The sliverfill remaining widget fills the remaining space, making it perfect for footers, placeholder screens, or when we need to combine a sliver app bar with regular widgets. For now, let's leave it empty and restart the app. As we can see, this time we can scroll and our app bar moves up. However, this still isn't what we need, so let's proceed with customizing our SliverAppBar. First, let's look at the parameters related to height. Let's start with expanded height. For example, let's set it to 300. After restarting the app, our app bar becomes larger and now scrolls with a parallax effect. However, at the end it merges with the background, so let's give it a different color. Now as we scroll, our app bar shrinks, and the background widget is replaced by the title widget with the background color. Then when we scroll to the sliverfill remaining, our app bar moves upwards. However, we can use the pinned parameter, which will keep the app bar always visible on the screen. Here's how it works. Now let's look at the toolbar height parameter. With this parameter, we can set the minimum height for our app bar. This is how it looks. Next, let's replace the pinned parameter with floating. When floating is set to true, the app bar will collapse, but as soon as we scroll up from anywhere, it will appear without the need to scroll to the top. Here's how it looks. Now let's start building a simple page. First, we'll have an app bar with a welcome message for the user. It will have a white background. For the background, we'll pass a column with simple widgets. Note that we don't need the title parameter here. I reload the project. As we can see, we now have a regular app bar. Now let's add another app bar after it. Yes, we can use multiple app bars in a single custom scroll view, and they will scroll dynamically. It will have a flexible spacebar, and for the background, we will display the balance in a column. In addition, we'll add the title parameter, which will just display text. Let's restart the app. Notice how the second app bar scrolls. Let's now adjust the position of the title. We can use the title padding parameter to specify the padding we want. We also need to set the center title parameter to false, as it is set to true by default. Now it looks much better. After that, let's add a third app bar. It will display quick actions related to the wallet. Its background will be light gray, and the height will be 120. It will also have a flexible spacebar with a background parameter. We will use a simple layout here, and we won't focus on that. Let's reload the app and see what has changed. As we can see, it looks much better now, and we can see a beautiful animation while scrolling. Now, what if we want to add some text, for example, showing the latest transactions? As we know, we can't just pass a regular widget here. To help us, we can use a special widget called SliverToBox adapter. This widget acts as a wrapper, allowing us to use regular widgets in a custom scroll view. Let's use it to add text. As we can see, it works. Now let's add a list of transactions. Previously, we did this with a list view widget, but Sliver has a special widget for this called SliverList. It accepts a delegate parameter, into which we pass a SliverChildBuilder delegate. The SliverChildBuilder delegate has one positional parameter and several named ones. The positional parameter is similar to item builder in list view. Here we will write it in the same way. To display items, we will make half of the items show income and the other half show expenses. Let's reload the app and see what has changed. We now have a transaction list, and notice how our app bars scroll. And finally, let's show the statistics chart and complete this page. For this, I have already implemented a chart widget using the FLChart package. I will call it and use. Thank you for watching. If the video was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll see you in the next video.